Hello everybody to another episode of Game Review. Today we are going to be talking about the game Scp Roleplay. Now, before we continue, I would like to question something. Now, with the game, with the lore part of the lore section of this, I won't be able to explain all of it, but I'll explain more about that later. Now, gameplay. The gameplay on the game, in my opinion, is really good. To begin with that, you have a few main roles. There's multiple jobs, but we're just going to talk about the main roles because we'll be here all day if we don't. The main roles are the scientist role, the security role, the D-class role, and the MTF role. Now, to start that off, we'll also say about the keycards. When you play the game, the more you play the game, the higher keycard level is. There's level 0 to 5, with 5 being the highest. Level 0 allows you to be in Con X. Level 1 efficiently allows you to be in Con 1 and Con 2. Now, level 2 allows you, I believe, to be in the same areas, just you have a higher authority. Level 3, I believe, allows you to access Con 1, Con 2, and Con X. And level 4 allows you to access all of those areas, but an extra one known as Con X level. With level 5 basically being an incredibly high authority. Now, to begin with that, assorted roles also have higher authority, meaning that if you have higher authority, you have more permissions over other people. So, an example of this is in the O5 command. Even if they are level 0, they would have higher authority than a level 5 site director. This practically means that you don't want to disobey someone that is a part of the O5 command. Plus, the O5 command can literally just summon a nuke, so you probably shouldn't mess with them. Now, with gameplay, as a scientist, as a prisoner or a D-class personnel, you are allowed to get involved in tests and escape. The escaping part is extremely boring. Like, there's no point in escaping, which is why the main part is testing. A scientist is allowed, if you're cuffed, a scientist is allowed to take you to multiple SCPs, which are based on anomalies, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically monsters. Now, with that, the D-class can test with them. However, you do have to obey the scientist, or else you'll more than likely be uncuffed and terminated. As a scientist, though, you do the opposite, which is where you test said player, and you can test them on multiple SCPs. The higher your authorities, that means the more SCPs you have available, with Con X lower being the most dangerous. And Con X and Con X lower, you always have to have O5 authority to even test there. Now, SCPs like SCP-096 have the highest security. You'll often have multiple high-level guards take you there, and your D classes. if you aren't a high enough level, you'll more than likely as a staff be also terminated. Now, on to the next part of this video. Detail. In my opinion as a developer, this has incredible detail. It even drops quite a few frames on my gaming PC. It drops it to around 30 FPS, which is okay, but isn't the best quality experience. Which, in my opinion, I do keep it on high graphics, so that's kind of my fault. Now, if you'll notice, they put a lot of detail and effort into this, as there's a lot of extra stuff that looks very good, with a lot of the details and just little things that look extremely good. For example, when you're on Con 2 here, I didn't zoom up here. There were just in certain areas, you'll see like pipes. And of course there's centerpieces which just add on to it. Of course then you got those detailed doors with the nice gaps. These nice gaps definitely look good and it just adds on. Now, I didn't enter Connex or Connex Lower because I needed authority, which would take forever. But Connex Lower, which is made of concrete, even includes an elevator. This elevator also is extremely detailed, but extremely good. So with that, is definitely nice. Another thing is, for example, there's little dots that are said D-class stand on. They went ahead and made them light up, which also of course looks good and definitely is good gameplay wise. Another thing is they also did pretty good at modeling said models. These models definitely look good, as you'll see right there. As SCP-173 teleports, which is due to the fact that the players aren't looking and it doesn't calibrate when you're looking outside the window, because that you can't really code that. But as you see, they're very detailed and it just looks correct with the actual model. Of course, isn't it the exact model from SCP, but that's due to copyright reasons. Now, on to the next part of this video. Hidden secrets plus lore. Now, the game itself does not have any secrets. However, it does have plenty of lore. YouTube only lets me make 15-minute videos currently, so I'll go ahead and shortly go over it. Basically, the SCP Foundation is an organization that keeps away anomalies, aka monsters, in certain containment chambers in order to secure them and protect, which SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. Each SCP has a number, for example, SCP-001, SCP-002, SCP-003, and on. Now, with that, each SCP usually has an ability or an anomaly, which is why they are anomalies. Some are literally straight up ghosts, while the ones are like ones that just stand still and decide to snap your neck when you're not looking at them. Which in that case is SCP-173. Now, with that, the SCP Foundation also has many enemies. However, this game does not talk about them except one. The Chase shows the Chaos Insurgency is an organization trying to stop the SCP facilities stuff in the game. Now, on most SCP games, the Class D would escape, and then they would become the Chaos Consultancy. However, in this game, they decided not to do that, which is just not fun. Now, with that said, the Chaos Consultancy usually comes in during breaches when the SCP Foundation is at the weakest, and it's also responsible for a lot of the nuclear warheads going off and nuking the entire place. Either that or the O5 Council does it, which usually, even in this game, is very rare, and is why very few people end up getting the badge. Now, the Chaos Insurgency also breaches a lot of anomalies, which causes chaos, and by the name, the Chaos Insurgency, makes a lot of sense. Of course, they have a key card, and that key card has access to the entire facility. I've never been to Chaos Insurgency on this team, so I don't know if there is a particular level to it or not. But I have seen them on, of course, Cornex level, and they have breached it 096, sacrificing one of their own. Now, back to the SCP Foundation. The SCP Foundation has 3 different categories for an SCP. There is, first of all, the Euclid class. Now I'm also just going to talk about the main classes, not the all 5, which is too in-depth for today. Now, there's Euclid class, and Keto class, and Safe class. Safe Euclid Keto. Safe class is also not always safe. It just poses very little danger and does not take much resources in order to contain. Euclid class is usually medium amount of danger and is not completely known, so it's a little unknown about the SCP itself. For example, SCP-173 is Euclid, be it not because of the danger, but it's Euclid due to the fact that its origins are unknown. Now, Keto class is the most dangerous of the 3. This can involve being either extremely dangerous, for example, the hard to destroy reptile, or and not really its origins being unknown. SCPs like the hard to destroy reptile are very dangerous and takes many resources to contain and are very dangerous. Now, SCP-096, while does indeed it's very bad if he escapes, because it can cause mass amounts of chaos beyond a lot of the Keto SCPs, but it's a lot of resources to contain too. For example, if he breaches, that's multiple layers of steel that are now broken, and many doors that are also broken, and many walls and roofs that are broken. Now, first of all, before the video ends, which is about in 30 seconds, my rating on the game is 9 out of 10, good detail, and it's extremely fun. Now, I would like to thank you, the viewer, for watching, and goodbye, everybody. Bye.